Okay. Cool. 3, 2, 1. Well, that's going in the blooper reel.
Damn it.
Really. Hi everyone. Welcome again to Sideline Talks, a podcast presented to you by London Phoenix. Don't know if I should redo that or not.
2 bloopers in literally 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wait, should we do that again so that you can see if you want to reuse that?
No, I think we should see what Lucy does.
Well, maybe
Well, we've all
it'll
done
be
one each now.
my blooper. No, we'll just keep going. Don't
Oh
worry.
wow, is that staying in?
Yeah. I think it should.
Crazy. Okay, cool. Welcome again, episode 3. And thank you for watching, listening so far. Hopefully you're all enjoying yourselves. We are here with myself, Lewis, the host, and Rob and Lucy. And we'll just start off very easy. How you guys been? How you been doing since the last episode? Does people want to know?
I know. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been over a month since we recorded, so we're a bit behind. But we're not really behind. You guys don't know our deadlines, so...
Yeah, it's all internal. So
Yeah.
technically, this episode's coming to you early.
Get us when you get us.
Yeah, literally. We don't care.
Well, how have you guys been in the last...
I'm good. I'm getting over long COVID. I'm feeling better.
Bless you. That's good.
Thank you.
And in French?
Je suis mieux.
Oh, what does mieux mean?
Better.
Better. Oh,
okay.
I didn't know
I
that.
thought she was trying to catch him out. But
No, I've never actually heard that word
Je suis
before.
français.
Yeah. Oh.
That is another blooper from me.
No, I've been good. I'm just fatigued. I'm just tired. I feel like last week I had a very busy, intense week at work, and it's just all catching up to me now. But this week has been better.
Nice.
Hitting the gym, excited for the weekend. So yeah, all good. What about you, Lewis?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just come off of a long work trip, which was...
Where'd you go, Lewis?
Just around the world a little bit. But it was good. It was good. Very hot, but we got through it. And entertaining week, I would say.
Still not said the place,
I
just
know.
that it was hot.
Exactly. That could
Everyone's
be...
wondering.
So basically, as viewers, what you can do, in the comments, guess where I went. Maybe you follow me, maybe you don't.
What do they win? Tell us, Lewis.
Yeah.
You win a lifetime supply of Phoenix podcasts. So you can watch them whenever you like, however you like, for the rest of your life.
Fair enough. But he said it's a work trip.
It was a work trip.
It definitely didn't look like a work trip. I'm not saying it isn't a work trip.
It's funny because if I uploaded my work whilst I'm working, would I have the amount of engagement that I have? Probably not. Would you guys be interested? Probably not.
Well, you just turning things on and off again.
Wasn't there a by the pool? Wasn't there a by the pool picture?
100%.
Yeah, there wasn't
Yeah.
there?
That was
To make us feel bad. That's
no.
what it was.
Yeah,
that was
that was uncalled for as well.
Yeah.
that was opportunistic.
That was
you guys were
in
were
our
talking about-
coaches chat. We were just talking about serious business, and he's like, "I am working,"
Yeah.
and it's literally just his laptop open. We can't really see the screen. He could be watching Netflix. For all we know.
sensitive information. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
About
weren't
that.
even Phoenix socks, were they?
No, they weren't. No,
No,
I'm
they
sure they were
weren't.
Nike.
Yeah, it's too hot
You
for
know,
Phoenix
for-
socks and 35
For
degrees.
contractual reasons, they had to be Nike.
Yeah.
Don't know why I was even wearing socks outside, but yeah, fair enough. But yeah,
Fair enough. Whatever. Just Lewis living his best life without us. But it's okay. We survived. Phoenix didn't crash and burn or anything like that.
almost did.
Well, it was
actually.
too cold here to
Yeah.
burn, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I had to still work on Phoenix stuff while I was out there. People messaging me, how do we do this? How do we do that? It's a very tough life I live. But we do get through it, guys. So, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm seeing a very different side here, Mr. Chairman. Crazy. But one thing we did manage to do, which was Media Day, and that
Yes.
was a very impromptu thing this just proves Lewis's point. From Lewis's ideas, we had a game that was meant to be played on a Sunday, and the other team forfeited last minute. And rather than what we usually do, which is we just have the court for a scrimmage, we decided to have a mini media day, which was really fun.
Yep.
How did you guys find that day?
Really good. Again, something we've been trying to do for the longest of time. We had actually a whole plan this summer of doing a really good media day. Had some volunteers that were willing to come down and stuff like that. So didn't do as much as we wanted to do, but I think there's some great content, and I think the players enjoyed it. I don't know. Did
Definitely.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I was probably one of the busiest people. Click, click.
Click,
But it was nice to get behind the camera with basketball again. I missed that. Had some new kit to try out anyway. Yeah, it was good to catch some new faces as well. It's always interesting to see who likes being in front of a camera and who absolutely hates it.
I know.
It's really interesting.
I was quite surprised with some people in the way like they just became
even
shy
some IG influencers
type
who then are shy when it's hello.
We have IG influencers.
Oh, there's most definitely one.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, no, it was interesting to see some people shying away or just kind of melt into their shell. It was quite cute actually to see that. But it was nice because everyone.
Please stop talking about me.
I tell you this, I knew who was going to...
We didn't even film content in the end.
Well, it's good though, because we're always we're in content again. Do we need to be in more content?
Yes.
Do they want to see more videos of Rob, Lucy and Lewis?
Of course they
do. If you do, comment down below and let us know.
Of course, people want to see more of me. I don't know about you.
Me
and Rob.
You're in most of the videos.
They don't get enough of us.
They've seen you miss layups. They've seen you jump from a staircase.
They always forget about the photographer. The photographers are always forgotten about. I had to catch up later and ask, "Ooh, what games did you play over there?" While I was busy taking pictures. No one told me.
Games,
that's some 3-second thing that I didn't get asked to do.
No games. Content.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
That 3-second thing wasn't a game. It was content.
Yeah. It was content. It was a challenge. It wasn't a game.
Yeah. I didn't get to do it. I didn't do anything.
Wow. Yeah.
We were doing the same thing you were doing, just in a different station.
That's true. But I managed to squeeze in. I did the 3-second challenge. And I did a clap challenge with Billy.
Wow.
So, that's 2 things that we didn't do.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that I was supposed to had time to get involved as well. I thought it was all about the people.
Sometimes you feel you're not in the club, but obviously...
Yeah.
Listen, if you guys can't manage your time, well...
Wow. Says the head of media, who could have helped us manage our time.
Yeah, but there's the thing. I was told with leaders, there's 3 things you can do. You can do it, diarise it, or delegate it. Yeah. Ooh, there's a delegator right over there.
There you go.
Not a doer. Oh, no.
Yeah.
What was your favourite challenge on your station? Or what? Actually, what got the most engagement?
I'd probably say the 3-second one.
Okay.
At first, it was people were just a bit confused, and then
about what part? Starting or stopping the time?
No, just like in general, they're like, "Oh,
your instructions,
this?
Perhaps."
Yeah. Wow, I'm gonna have to leave this early, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna speak to HR. This bullying is terrible. We don't really have a HR. Yeah, so I think I gave everyone 3 chances to try hit as close to 3 or 3 seconds, and they were just getting really into it. And then obviously we were split into like groups of 3 or 4, and so people would watch around to see if they can get it. And so it was like the ooh ah, and then when someone did get it, it's like, oh, amazing. And it was just nice to see everyone so excited.
Was it a worry with any post players who kept going longer than 3 seconds?
7 seconds.
Yeah. Well, at first, it was funny you say that. Sharon clicked too quickly, and we're like, okay, at least she's in and out.
Yeah.
She's in and out of the paint.
Yeah.
And then when she did it, she got like close to 4 seconds, and we're like, oh, okay.
We know how this is going.
Yeah. Exactly. But no one got, because in the example that I saw, people were getting close to like 5 seconds, and it's like, oh gosh, you're gonna get called all the time now.
Well, have you seen the like hardware one, where they do like a measuring tape and you got to measure 5 inches?
No.
So you get a measuring tape and they face it towards the camera. So same way like the phone's facing towards the camera.
Yeah.
And they tell like carpenters or whatever, like, do 5 inches. So you
and they know how to do it.
You can't see it, and then you got to say stop.
I reckon I'd be pretty good at that.
Oh,
I reckon.
So I'm assuming the 3-second one is a basketball version, but they've been doing the rounds of that one as well. So
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, that's good.
I'd get that wrong.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd be all right with that.
I think I'd struggle.
Because Kat's always asking me for measurements in centimeters or inches and stuff like that for skating stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's that. Yeah, go on, find it.
And that'll be your challenge.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll do it in kit and let's see.
No pressure, huh?
Definitely no pressure. But no, it was fun.
It looked good. We did the international greetings.
Yeah.
In my station, which was good.
Again, did you?
Yeah, one thing we pushed so much. The club's really diverse. Loads of people from different countries. those people that speak loads of different
Was
languages.
it just greetings? What did you point at me for?
Because you speak another language.
Loads of languages.
Rob's ready to fight, guys.
What
are you pointing at me?
I'm still bitter about my lack of involvement on Sunday.
You were involved.
Yeah, so it was just hello, my name is, state your name, and then you say I am from.
Yeah, literally.
Hello, my name is, and then you say what country you're from, but you say it all in your native language.
Native tongue.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you had the Frenchies.
I would have spoken in French, obviously.
Course, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't do that one, and I could have.
Yeah. To be fair, we didn't have any Spanish people,
Yeah, so you're missing.
so we missed a whole language.
All right.
Might have to refilm
It's a
it.
shame it wasn't goodbyes.
Sunday.
I could have thrown in my tatars and my taras. And
Hey, we could do that for end of season thing, like goodbye to the season.
Yeah, thanks for the season, guys.
I should have got everyone to say goodbye because then we could have actually chopped that up and used that for goodbye.
It's okay. We with those ones we can always do as and when. The same with the other idea we had. We can't share all our
Of course
ideas.
not, inside information. Come on.
People like to copy us.
My colleague at work actually said that he sent me, I think it's this, but one of the NBA teams that did the 3-second thing as well. Where did you get the influence?
Oh yeah.
Where did you get the idea for that?
Well, that idea I saw it in. It was a women's team doing it.
Okay.
I don't know if they were a college team.
okay.
But yeah, they had, and it wasn't just the players doing it. They had like the staff doing it as well. So some of the coaches and the physios, they were all doing it as well. But that was cool.
We can have some more fun with those kind of things, I think.
Definitely.
Oh, 100%. And that is easy to do, like in terms of they don't need to be all kitted out or anything like that. Because in that video they weren't. It was just, I guess, like a random day or something.
But I like the kit though.
Yeah. I like the
Because
kit
now we
too.
can flip it and do it in the grey side.
Rob, what do you think about the kit now?
The kit. Looking through my lens, let me tell you, that grey kit, that reverse. I mean, obviously the black kit is sweet. The grey, I just thought initially, okay, it's just a light opposite. That's nice. Through the lens, man, that's just shone. It's just beautiful. And there's a few people who said that, especially when they saw the pictures.
Yeah. I was one of them.
The grey kit
for
is
sure.
just sweet.
That I was never, not to say I wasn't a fan of the grey kit. The black was something we've always wanted, and I really love the black kit. I just think it's a clean look, and it really makes the orange pop in the kit. But then when you sent the photos, and because I had changed when we were doing the scrimmages, everyone was just changing their jerseys, but I didn't want to have like grey top and black bottoms. So I know I'm extra. I wanted to change my shorts as well, but I'm glad I did because I saw Rob's photo where I was trying to stop Tosin from scoring, not doing a great job, but I saw the full kit on me in the grey side. Wow.
In fact, I heard you couldn't defend
grey.
because you saw your reflection and you went, ow.
Yeah, I was like, oh. No, but that grey is beautiful.
I was taking a picture of the grey. Sorry, Lou. I was taking a picture of the grey, and this is how excited I am. I never interrupt anybody. And Lauren was near me at the time, and I said to her, Lauren, that grey kit is just fire. Well done.
Yeah, shout out to Lauren, honestly.
Sorry, mate, back to you.
No, I was going to say, Lucy's acting surprised like she hasn't coached 4 games where we've worn the grey kit most of the time. So she knew exactly what it
then
looked
it must have been
like.
Rob's photography skills, just that ad. Or maybe it was the model, whoever was wearing it.
Retracting from my photography skills all the time.
That was making sense.
Both.
Compliment,
It's
and then
there was
a compliment,
a combination.
Let's bring it back.
It was a combination, but no, it was good. It was just nice to see everyone wearing it as well.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, considering this new kit was meant to be for last season.
When did we get it? Yeah, it was. I keep forgetting how much time's passed, you know.
Remember, we had no rush, no stress trying to get this kit for this season because we actually got it.
You just got to work a year in advance, clearly. I think we do it wrong.
We do
Given
it
like
wrong.
6 months not good enough.
Yeah.
1 year, people, at least.
100%. But now we don't need a new kit for a while.
This is why we got to start planning now, guys.
Yeah. So media day was fun.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We had fun, and it was nice seeing the women's team come together. We had a scrimmage at the end of that media day, and we just kind of got to see a preview of what this season's going to look like for the women's team. And it's looking very bright, I must say.
I think everyone's pretty much excited.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of excitement.
Yeah. Obviously, definitely disappointment. So for those that don't know, we've unfortunately had to move from 2 teams to 1 team this year, just due to the amount of games that are being played. And so we have a combination of players that played for both teams last year and some new faces as well. But there is some genuine excitement about the quality that we have. Chemistry seems to have built up over the last few weeks as well. So
definitely
looking super, super positive.
Yeah. You're looking at me. You want me to say something?
Oh, no. You don't have to.
no.
Sorry.
You said you were really excited.
Yeah.
Bro.
I am,
I want to
but I'm
hear this
speechless.
excitement.
that was it.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yes. No, we have ball handling, we have shooting, we have rebounding, we have fast breaks, we have speed, defense. Gonna look
height.
And we've got energy. I think we've got, with this combination, I think we've got a really good positive energy this season.
Yeah. And IQ.
And IQ, very high IQ. It's a good balance. There's no massive gap between like the higher levels, or like I wouldn't even say we have like lower levels.
No, I think it's pretty much.
It's really nice and balanced where people who are like growing and have potential can learn a lot from, I'd say, like the veterans who have played for many years. And it'll be nice to have that challenge now to, like, I'm really excited to play with someone like Nay. Edith, to be back to playing with Inga. Like, I haven't played with Inga in years. And just seeing the combination of having someone like Betta play with Edith, who both have a very sort of aggressive defensive energy to their game, and I just love that.
When them two are on, who marks like the point? Like, you could go full court and they could mix and match every single time you go. Do you know like how
Just
painful
crazy.
as a point guard it would be? Like, you come down 2 times, Edith's marking you full court, and then either you see Edith go off and you think, okay, good break, and then Betta's doing the same thing to you full court. Painful.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's honestly, I love it. Like, I hate it when they're doing it to me in scrimmage, but then you just got to remember
they're on your team.
They're on my team,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be what I'm gonna see in games.
Whilst
and
you're watching in the backcourt, just
I'll be like, good job, guys. Or from the bench, keep going.
don't give up.
Dig deep. Oh no, honestly, I'm so excited. It's gonna be good, and I think everyone's excited. It's
there's a really good mood around the team.
Definitely, and like you said, Lewis, it's bittersweet for sure, because this is the first time since our first season that we're going back to one team. But I think it's positive because we're going to be a stronger team. It will allow us to focus on that one team and just have hopefully one of the best seasons that we can have.
I'm out of a job now, so
sorry. Sorry about that, Lewis.
So basically I just float now.
He's everywhere.
Anyone need water? You want a towel, Rob?
Well, actually, I'd
just dab Rob's head during timeouts.
Could I have a latte ready at half time, please?
Yes, boss. Yes. So if you see
do
me
you
doing
tape ankles?
I can do it all, guys. Whether I do it well is a different scenario, but I can do it all.
Yeah, it just gives him time to do like his actual chairman duties, which he's been slacking a bit.
Yeah, sure. That gives me time to do that. But no, it'll be good. So we got, I guess this episode will come out after, but we got Wandsworth Sting as our first game at home.
We should do 2 takes, or should we just be optimistic? Just do the one.
One take. Okay,
One take.
Go. Optimistic, positive. Go on.
That's the word. Yeah.
So hoping for first win of the season
Hell
at
yeah.
home in front of a good home crowd. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And some beautiful basketball that we can, again, in the next episode, give you guys updates and say it went exactly how we predicted it went.
100%. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be sitting, Lewis?
I don't know yet. I need to speak to Anton. That's the one
you
thing
need to speak to Anton.
I didn't speak to him on Tuesday. But I need to work out if I'm on the bench or if you lot got it covered and I'm screaming and shouting from the other side. To be fair,
Where do you want to sit? Because I feel like you want to be screaming and shouting.
it's a weird one, but then I also want to be in it. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
weird. I like supporting because I'm probably the loudest supporter. But at the same time, I guess on the tactician side and talking to people and helping on the side, that's also somewhere I'd like to be.
That's
So
true.
I don't know. Might mix it up. Maybe one quarter, one place, one quarter, another place.
Can you do it?
Should be a camera on me, just like, where's Liz now?
Innit? He's left.
He's making Rob's
He's
coffee.
had enough.
Yeah. I got to beat the traffic, guys. So third quarter, got to head out. But no, we'll see. I'm excited. Definitely
Fair.
excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Make sure you come down. I know it's too late because the game's already happened.
Come
but
down
make sure
the
you
next
come down.
one.
Yeah, the next
There'll
one.
be
the
another one
next
to come.
Yeah, it's a long season.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
a long season.
Very
Well,
Yeah.
in terms of volume.
Yeah.
22 games, 12 teams in each division, and cup. So it's definitely going to be a long season.
Yeah.
Cup as well.
Talking on that, so the men.
Oh gosh.
Wow, that's not how you should react to.
You know why I'm
She's the
reacting
coach.
this way. Listen,
if
guys,
your coach
the
starts
stress
with, "Oh,
that this
gosh."
men's team has been giving me,
It's not been stressful, to be fair. It's been
frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Stress.
right. Not
Stress.
stressful, frustrating, tiring.
for me. Yeah.
It's it's probably not the greatest start we've had. And I know we said that last season.
Yeah,
but,
last season we didn't have a great start either.
but
though.
it wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad.
No, it was bad.
No, but not this bad.
Yeah, but
we're
have-
getting blown out double
Oh, okay.
digits.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. You're
Yeah.
talking about results different. The amount of games and how many we've lost. I think
It's
it might be very similar.
No,
probably.
it is definitely
Yeah,
similar,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was more. But it's so interesting though, because I think the losses felt more negative last season.
They were.
And this season, I think we are closer as a team.
Yeah.
Everyone is positive in sort of like our vision and our team goals, that we're always coming together. There hasn't been a game where I'm worried that no
Lost the
one's
changing room
talking
or
and the
whatever.
change room's negative or
Yeah.
anything like that. So that's like a positive
Yeah.
on one side. But then on the other side, we're in a new league. The teams are much more competitive, but we shouldn't be losing like that. And so there's still just one thing that we're just missing. And so I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to bring out what I need from you guys as a team. And I mean, how did you think Wednesday's session
Well,
was?
ironic, I forgot to. I said I was gonna send you a voice note, but
You can send it now,
yeah.
live.
Oh,
Have you got something to say, Lewis?
yeah.
Have 2 mics.
No, the session was really, really good. Big switch up from previous sessions. I've actually always been under I've not had the opportunity to do it, but always been under the assumption that we should do game warm-ups in training. And the reason for that is the consistency in doing that. I think you can turn up to games and everyone's just and whatever, and the intensity, and it's something you do just before a game. I think a lot of people, maybe, no respect to the NBA, but watch the NBA and you see people just like throwing up shots and it's very casual and their tracksuits and stuff like that, and people maybe think that's what a warm-up is, just doing that. And it's not. You need to be intense. You need to be actually working on your finishing and how you're passing the ball, how you're catching the ball, and your teammates and stuff like that. So I think that was a very big shift, and I hope that continues. And then in terms of just being able to play for the majority of the session, I think was very, very helpful. Combinations, and then you started to see some things that were happening in games, and you can see it in training, which then I think makes it a little bit easier to point out what we're doing wrong. So, and for example, like it got towards the end of the session when we're getting more tired, but again, that replicates what happens in a game.
Yeah.
When we're initiating offense, turning over ball early in an offense means that the other team get a fast break. And that happened against, obviously, the teams that were playing against each other in the training session, but it's also something that's happening in the games as well. So it's then, for me, I open up that I'm just like, okay, cool. In the games, we've got to look after the ball a lot more, because if we don't, this is what happens. And we've seen it in games, we've seen it in training now. It's got to stop here. So, no, really good session. I thoroughly enjoyed playing so much, and the team that I was on. I got to shoot a little bit more, which was good, and something I know I need to bring to the games as well.
No, definitely. At the start of the season, spoke to our captains. We had a talk on my approach and my style. Probably have to be a bit more firm. And I think probably on Wednesday, after Sunday's game, it was like, I really need to just not give any sort of care towards how the players are feeling, or
You could have bleeped out the word she wanted to use.
Yeah.
She went around the houses.
Just put a bleep in there
The
anyway.
way she was talking, and then I was like, oh, she's going to use this word next. And then she
no.
tried to revert, and then she was going to use another word, and then she went, nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No given, basically.
There you
Wow.
That's what I had
Yeah,
on
she beeped,
Wednesday.
she beeped.
I was a real bitch on Wednesday.
Oh,
she's
I
saying
can
that to
say
all of
that. Yeah, no, I will say it. And I had a really good talk with Lewis, Ty, and Marvin. And this is something that Ennie's been saying to me last season as well. And I think Wednesday, it was more of, I could see, I was just like getting irritated at the things that people were caring about. And it's like, you guys are caring about the wrong things right now.
Was this Sunday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
You said you
Wednesday.
were a B.
Yeah, so after
Wednesday.
Sunday's game.
You were a B, you say on Wednesday.
Yeah. After Sunday's game, I had enough. So then Wednesday, I had just decided we need to switch things up. I can't do, let's warm up, let's get into drills, let's go through the plays and then scrimmage. No, we couldn't do that. And it's funny because I initially wasn't going to do the game warm up at training.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That was
I
a great
decided
idea.
that last minute, and I was like, you know what, it starts from that.
Yeah.
And do people actually know
What we're doing.
what we're doing
Yeah.
and the energy we need to bring, and we need to be loud. And when you guys weren't loud, I mean, you run, then they were switching on. And then in the scrimmages bit, we basically scrimmaged, but we started off doing a continuous drill. Then we did a full court scrimmage, but it was just game after game after game where I would stop and start, call people out, make them run if like they're making mistakes, not letting people chat back to me. And it was quite empowering because it was like, it's difficult for me because that's not really my coaching style.
But you gave yourself some separation, yeah?
Yeah,
Right.
and I think there was no jokiness from me. That was probably the first session where I didn't really make any jokes. I was just firm. It was only at the end where I loosened up a bit and then I could be nicey. And it was something that Ty said to me that, you know, we'll be fine. We're not your friends. At the end of the session, we can be friends and all cool.
Yeah, it's very
And
true.
so that's like the approach. And again, difficult for me to do. But then when as the session was going, I was getting used to
I can
tapping
see it in
into
your eyes.
that.
You actually enjoyed it.
I know, you know what it is? Because I could see it working.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I could see it working. And it
Yeah.
was just so refreshing to see like the changes. And there were small changes, but there was some really good basketball on
Incremental,
Wednesday. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
What's
it
going to
was
be funny
nice.
is they go on a winning streak now of 3 games and she doesn't get the podcast out before that. People are going to think she's so negative.
No, it's just funny. It's in terms of, and we could talk about this a little bit more, but coaching men and coaching women and what works for teams and what doesn't work for teams. Because it's very hard, I think, from my perspective, coaching a women's team, I felt like I had to be a lot more, and it's maybe because of my personality, a lot more nicer, but then there were also times when you used to tell me I need to be a little bit more firmer.
Yeah.
If you look at Anton coaches a certain style and he's very clear that that's the way he wants to coach because that's what works for him as well. So it's very interesting to see what you want to do as a coach, but also what the players feel like they react to. And Ty is 100% right. None of us after the training session are going to be like, I'm not talking to Lucy anymore now
Yeah.
because she called me out or she made me run because I didn't get a rebound. It's like, that's not going to happen. But in different scenarios, also individuals are different as well. Maybe someone won't be your friend, but
Yeah. But we're not here to make friends.
all right, that's time.
Don't you ever shout at me.
Thoughts? You'll get used to it quickly, trust me.
100%. I like being a bitch. 3, 2, 1.
You've got to put that in what you just
Yeah, was that recording before then? It was.
Yeah.
I like being
You got to just put the subtitles on. 'cause-
And then we clap.
Yeah.
you said I like being a...
Yeah.
What? Say it, Rob.
I'm
No.
saying the B word. Oh, I'm not saying the B word.
What did you call me? No, I'm joking. I do. It works.
Wow.
Well, we'll see if it works.
Let me,
But sometimes
will
drastic
work.
changes are needed.
yeah, I think it will work. And like I said, I don't think any of the guys are going to hold... Like everyone's holding themselves accountable. It's not a thing of like, oh, coach is being mean to us.
At least not to your face. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely not.
If anything,
It's
we'll talk
okay.
about it separately, Rob. Don't worry. Yeah, all right. So,
Crying out in the car park. Sorry, anyway.
I know.
The WNBA season has now wrapped up.
Mm.
New York Liberty and Minnesota Lynx in the
Yes.
final. What did you got? What were your takes on the games? We won't start with game 5, but what were your takes on the games leading up to that? Game 1, I guess, or how much of it did you guys watch?
Not that much.
Actually,
Surprisingly so.
What, in terms of the finals?
Yeah, wait, why not?
because I like watching live basketball. I've realised that I like
okay.
watching live basketball, and anything after midnight is a no-no.
Yeah.
No, it was actually tough, these finals,
I did
because
watch
it was
couple
1
of
a.m.
them.
tip, right?
On the weekend as well.
1 a.m. tip, even
Yeah,
on the
on the
weekend
Sunday
games.
night.
Yeah.
I struggled, but I managed to watch 4 of the games live.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's gotta
I
be one of
didn't. I didn't watch game 3. Wait,
That was the
game
midweek.
3 was the.
Minnesota's first game, home game. They lost against.
They
Utah.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Where New York, it was like a blowout, but not a massive one, but it was
Yeah.
double digit. That was a game I didn't see live, but I'm very disappointed in these finals.
One of the closest series ever. It
I was
has to
gonna
be.
Yeah,
say-
with multiple OTs.
Yeah.
Why? So why are you disappointed? That's strange. You just said it's the closest finals.
'Cause it
Yeah,
was-
no, it
because
was,
it was fixed.
exciting. It was great atmosphere. I saw some great basketball, like good games going on. I just think it was fixed. It was fixed for New York to win because of the energy they've got.
Sorry, then whilst Lucy is saying this, I do not condone or.
I think she's right.
This is Lucy's opinion. It's not mine. I do not represent Lucy's opinion right now.
Of
So I'm
course
being very
not.
clear.
Of course not. Lewis has to say that. Fair enough. But no, I was very upset. Obviously, I was upset because Aces lost. That's my team. Fair enough. They weren't hungry enough. I think New York wanted it more, which is, I can accept that. But Lynx actually they play like a team. It's team basketball and it's beautiful basketball to see. And their defense, astonishing. Exactly how we want to play. They're helping. The helpers helping the help. Like, it's just beautiful. The way, if you watch just one possession, the way they rotate on court, someone is always covered. And it was just great to see. And game 4, it was clear they wanted it to go to game 5 because it wouldn't, if New York had won game 4, it wouldn't be the same. Obviously, they win the series away. They wanted it to go back to New York, so they win it at home, and they have the atmosphere, and they've got, what's her face? Ellie, the mascot, like all dancing and everything. They got Spike Lee in the sideline, and Jason Sudeikis. They say he's a lifetime long New York Liberty fan. I'm only just seeing him this season and last season.
He's a New York fan, but I don't think he's
Yeah.
from New York.
But anywho, it was fixed. I was very upset. The reffing was just terrible. You can't let the refs decide games like that so close to the end of a game. It needs to be just let them play. Like, it wasn't a foul. Brianna Stewart flipping travelled before she supposedly got fouled. I don't know why no one was talking about that. She definitely travelled.
Yep.
And then they gave away two free throws. You can
On
also
a
argue.
clean block.
I know.
Absolutely clean block.
What is she wasn't in guard position? What? I've never heard that as an
Yeah.
explanation.
No,
She wasn't
that's-
in a proper guard position. It was some BS. I was fuming, mainly because I'd stayed up to watch that game. So I was tired and I had lack of sleep. I was pissed. And then I was pissed about being pissed. It was a lot of emotions,
Yeah.
Rob and Lewis. A lot of emotions.
I've got to say, for me, there's been another reason why I haven't watched the WNBA since the Olympic break.
Oh, why?
Apart from any live games I might have watched. The Americans' attitude at the Olympics on both teams pissed me off.
Oh, really?
Because there was a game when the women's Team USA women were playing against Belgium in Lille, right across the border from Belgium. Belgian fans in the place. Sabrina takes a shot right at the end, and in terms of points difference, there's a legitimate reason to do that. And then she goes like that to a crowd. It's the friggin' Olympics. You are playing in Europe, a few miles away from the Belgian border. There's going to be Belgian fans there. And that really tainted an attitude for me, and the men did it as well in the final. You're in Paris against the French men's team, and you're giving it all this and that. Of course there's going to be an antagonistic crowd. What do you expect? But it's the Olympics, Olympic spirit. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit old-fashioned there, but it was the way they did it and this lack of appreciation and knowledge that you're in a foreign country. And I just found it stereotypically, a generalization, an American way of doing things. And I didn't like the way they brought that attitude to it. And
The
you know,
arrogance of it.
The arrogance of it. And fair enough, people are going to say, but the crowd were giving it. They were giving it to Embiid for not choosing the French team to play on. And also the way the French women play. I know I'm partially French. But the way the French women nearly snuck that game was absolutely incredible. I just didn't like that. So I found that hard. But there's a further backstory. There's how the FIBA players and any player who plays in Europe or around the world is treated by the WNBA. What's the term?
Agreed.
I've forgotten what the term, but the contracts, they have to be back by a certain time in the WNBA or else they can't play. That's got tighter and tighter. Gabby Williams spoke beautifully about this issue. And that's getting worse and worse and worse. It's this thing that American basketball is world basketball. And yet, I could really rant. The start of last season, they had a college game in Paris, Notre Dame against South Carolina. Great showcase. I'm sure it was a fantastic game. But we couldn't watch it because ESPN stopped showing women's college games in Europe. You can't watch them. So this thing about a strategy for world basketball and growth of the game, it's an American vision, and it frustrates me. And I think by the time Sabrina did that, I was gone.
Well,
and
to,
I haven't
to
even
help you
mentioned
with
that
your
other
point,
woman.
she was nowhere to be found in Game 5.
Yeah.
She was 1 for 19.
Yeah.
Or 2 for 19.
But she
whatever.
can get a shoe contract
Some shitty
for
stats.
For other reasons.
And who was in the lineup? 2 Germans.
Yeah.
And someone from Bahamas with JJ Jones.
Yeah. I was so glad Nyla
And
Sabally
it was
had
a
good
5 that Sandy had never used ever. And that's the 5 that got them because Brianna Stewart was nowhere to be found as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it was just frustrating because to me it's like your stars didn't step up, your bench did, which is great, but New York didn't really play team basketball. They were, to me, this super team flop. And so the WNBA had to basically say, well, we can't have a super team flopping, so we have to give them this game to say, like, look, here's a super team.
You've got 2 white players who've been given shoe contracts. Stewart deserves one, no question. But Sabrina has been hyped way too early, and she's not clutch.
Yeah.
And obviously the way the league has mishandled the Caitlin Clark business this season. I'm not going to have a pop at Caitlin Clark, but there's a lot of serious issues that black women have had to deal with through this season. And until you get a black president running the league, there's no kind of bounce back.
Agreed.
It's all token. What should we say now that won't upset our sponsors?
100%.
And that's part of the reason I just had enough of it this season.
Yeah, it's a shame because it was like probably one of the most exciting seasons.
Yeah,
you know, thanks to the likes of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese,
absolutely.
And the noise they brought from the college finals, March Madness. You know, a lot of eyes were on the league, but
trolling's been disgusting this year.
Bittersweet,
isn't it?
Yeah, bittersweet, but yeah.
There you go. I don't know how much you want to cut out my rant.
We got a new team coming in next season, and then the season after that, the Valkyries.
Portland, Golden State first, and then Portland. Is that right?
And then Portland after. So I'm excited for that.
Then Toronto have one as well?
Not yet. They should. I don't think it's been confirmed yet.
Okay.
It's a no-brainer. They should have it. There's some inside information there, Lewis.
Sorry, no.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Toronto to have a team because I would like to support them. It just makes sense because I remember they had not this season, the season before, they had a pre-season game in Toronto, and it was just amazing. The crowd there were incredible. So we shall see. But yeah, WNBA season's done, so I can stop being bitter about that. Although the parade videos were out this week and that just pissed me off. No, Sabrina like showing off her jacket. I was like, you went nowhere on Friday on that game. Flipping out. It wasn't even Friday, it was Sunday. But anywho, so we got a new season back of the NBA.
Yes.
We excited. I mean, I'm going to let you guys do the talking on this one. I don't really watch the NBA anymore like that. So you guys...
Are you allowed to speak unbiasedly?
Yeah, can you? Who's your team? Who is your team, Lewis?
Which way's the wind blowing, Lucy?
Yeah.
Golden State. I'm a big fan of Golden State.
Yeah, that's fair. I got to say, I respect people a lot of Golden State people came out in the last few years, and I'm like, okay. Mind you, that's how I support the Sixers. Was the last time they won a championship, and look at them now. But you guys have all stuck with it. B's the same, isn't it? She's still Golden State. Yeah,
you can't just I think with fandom, or supporting teams, you do support a team that is successful, you like, there's a reason
Yeah.
you start off watching them. So it's just not changing with the weather and being like, okay, well, now the Celtics have won a championship. Now I'm going to support the Celtics now because they're the best team. So yeah, I think when you start off, I think with anyone, any sports, you support a successful team because they won. You saw them on a bigger stage and you like whatever you see. But no, good start to the season. It's finished 2 days in now. LeBron James and his son have played their first few minutes together.
History.
Yeah.
Don't start me on that one.
Yeah.
I've already ranted once today.
And yeah, Boston Celtics 2-0. They don't look like they've missed a beat. I think it's going to be very hard to beat them this season.
Gee, so you thinking they're going back to back?
I can't see a team that is good enough, like barring injuries, I can't see a team that's good enough that's going to beat them.
Damn.
Unless the Thunder
Yeah.
can be switch on from being young and inexperienced to get to the finals, I guess anything could happen.
I don't know what. I think for the East it's done, but even in the final, I just don't know what team could match up. Who's got better enough to match up with Boston? I just don't think there is a team. Everyone's got better, but I just think Boston just have too much. So yeah, I don't know. But
who you go in the West in the finals?
OKC maybe. Timberwolves obviously look a little bit different with the cat trade to New York. So I don't know if they're going to be. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's better or not, but it's different. Then you've got Nuggets are still there. The likes of Golden State and Lakers are not going to be in and around there, unfortunately. And then, so maybe 2-3 teams, but who knows? Every year you get surprised and new team comes in that you weren't expecting.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about OKC definitely to see how they develop from last season into this season, and the trades they brought in Alex Caruso and Hartenstein.
Nice.
That's right, from New York.
So that added to what they had already. I don't know where that's going to take them, but it will definitely be good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to have you guys update me on how the season's going.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
thank
Wow,
you.
that sounds like you're boycotting it.
No, you know what it is? It's too many games.
Yeah.
Many games. I can never watch them live, and I already watch enough basketball for my job.
Yeah.
It's just a lot going on.
Do you know?
It's just hard.
Just follow them on Instagram.
For what?
NBA. Because I don't watch the games because it's the same thing. It's late. Like I tried last night. I tried to stay awake and I watched maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the Mavs game.
Damn.
And I watched another 5, and then I was asleep. Tried to watch on my phone. So I think I get all my stuff from social media. I get all from Instagram. They show me all the highlights. I can kind of get a gist of
how teams are looking,
what players are working well and stuff like that. I go a little bit step further and I go into the app and I check the box score of all the games and all that stuff just to see.
Yeah.
But if
I'm
you
sure
just want to
get like presentations done at work as well, updating you.
I don't know what she's talking about. But an overview, a good overview.
The coaches phone you on base of who should I start the next game, Lou?
But no, definitely Instagram is a good way just to
100%.
Highlights. They fill out a lot of stuff during the day as well, so you'll see everything that you need to see if you want to keep up anyway.
Well, we could definitely organise some socials as well with
Definitely.
the club. I've seen is it LBA and other sort of local clubs in London like hosting watch parties.
Are they? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think they're doing something. Someone's also doing something at the Regal as well.
Oh, all right.
Like watch parties for the NBA. I know they did one, and then like every week they get the fans on Instagram to basically vote on which game they should watch,
cool.
which
That's
is
nice.
pretty cool. But yeah, we could do something like that.
I think I should definitely with the men's team. I know there's a 2-week break. I'm on holiday for one of the weekends, but maybe the weekend I come back. Just getting everyone over and just
Somewhere hot again, Luce?
Yeah,
somewhere hot again. We won't talk about that today.
but that is a good idea. I think the men will appreciate that.
Yeah.
We are running out of time, ladies and
no,
gentlemen.
that's it.
Yeah.
I quite like this episode.
Yeah.
Very natural. It's like we know each other. It's really
I
weird.
know, right?
Yeah. I can't believe I meowed earlier. I'd like to retract that meow when you said
that
about
is staying
Another blooper.
I don't know how to
I
edit.
don't know if it's not been a blooper.
It was
You
just
actually did it on
stupid.
purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for watching another episode of Sideline Talks. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please subscribe, comment down below. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends.
Remember, we're not just on YouTube, we're also on Spotify. Have a listen, have a watch, share. It'll be great to have all the support we can get, and we're happy that you guys are enjoying watching this and listening to this. We're enjoying it. We haven't got our whiteboards yet.
No, they're coming though.
I knew there was something missing.
Yeah, I forgot it.
And we are close to 100 subscribers as well. I think we're
nice.
on like 80 something or 90. So
Right.
we're getting there. So
Help us.
Let's
Create
hope
an
no
account.
one from America's watching it.
Yeah. Sabrina Ionescu, we'd appreciate your follow.
But yeah, subscribe, and yeah, let us know if you have any ideas of what you want us to talk about. Let us know. We're open book, and yeah, hopefully see you all soon.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. You love that. Ta-ra.